What's up, Hedgehog Maniacs and Doki Fanatics? Sonic17 here, back with more Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. The last time you saw me play, I went through the Reflection side story, the main focus being Monica and Yuri. Well, then again, both Natsuki and Yuri were, standing their ground on what they... I don't know how to describe it, but... It's like I said, Natsuki and Yuri, polar opposites, but you never know what they might have in common. What you're about to see me do now, though, is the next part of Sayori's route in the main story. Which means it's time to dive in, and let's do it to it. Here we go. Like I said, I have to choose words that associate with Sayori, but at the same time, can't have Natsuki or Yuri hate MC's poem. Let's go. Let's see here. Shopping? Oh, that's Natsuki. Spinning? Oh no, that's Natsuki. Come on, I got... Sayori's the main focus here. Clumsy Sayori. Bed? Yep, that's Sayori. Unending? Oh, that's Yuri. I am sorry. I am sorry. Don't you dare! I'm sorry. Cute. Calm down. That's not the only reason why I like you.
No, lucky you're my favorite. You're lucky you're the favorite. I'm not cute.
I was waiting for you to say that. Anyway. I have to image as Yuri. Lazy? Yep, that's Sayori. Ambient? Oh, that's Yuri. Suicide? Oh, that's Yuri as well. For some reason, I thought that was Sayori. I thought Suicide was Sayori. I don't know. Clouds? Oh, that's Natsuki. I know childhood Sayori. Death? Yeah, that's Sayori. Yep, that's Sayori. Heartbeat? Oh, that's Natsuki. Swimsuit's Natsuki, I know that. Portrait is Yuri. Fun? Yep, that's Sayori. Rose is Sayori. Misery? Yeah, that's Sayori. Another day passes, and it's time for a club meeting again already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. And it's the little Sayori.
Hi, Sonics!
Yells Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Yeah, I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things you want with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? Well, that's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your puss, Sayori?
What's that? All of a sudden.
You can tell she's caught. No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her koi puss. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori!
That's not fair! How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before it comes to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. You think? And so, that only leaves the one option.
I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in a book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! That's not the explainable somebody!
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you responsibly afford. And frankly, after pole mission was no stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book.
You really look at me speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't help me much. What's the fun side of you?
There's no way you can think that.
You're right, though. I did something better to deserve the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Word on that. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you were going away for the cupcakes, so that you're not scared to make them.
Come on. Give her more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! Surplus! And a cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a vehicle? It's because I made my restitution!
Retribution! Actually, that one almost worked. I don't know about that, Yuri. But you never know.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you play about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy!
Oh, Sayori. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good!
Sayori suddenly collapses her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue!
Sayori.
Nah, you're going through a lot just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
You're so sweet good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why'd I think I'd give you that one? Fine. Still, I know that you share this with me.
Oh boy. Sayori gets out of her seat and gets behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Oh, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Nope.
I still can't believe she actually had the guts to do that. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Oh man. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. You and I laugh as well. Still, that is very freaking funny. Oh man.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Baka, get those, Sayori. Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room.
Yeah. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she is
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. You sure about that, Yuri?
Yeah, it's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open. And right on cue, there was Monica.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? I can just go to her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. No, I know why she's doing it though. You'll find out soon enough. If you're new to DDLC and everything, you'll find out soon enough. Like I said, when I do mods, I say stuff like what I would, but when you're doing the main story, it's hard to maintain spoilers. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last meeting today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't where you play music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Sayori. That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, we'll lose the outside next.
There's that pose. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a lot recently. I really love the chance to show what's already.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Nah, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mission was escapade. I'm sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared to the closet. And like I said, the main focus for this video is Sayori.
Sanyets!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna get some supplies for that classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Margaret were going to make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
You notice what the second part of each route has in common? Monica appears at some point. But anyway.
Are you going inside the X to get some supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, I want to go. There's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find most of the people too, okay? Okay! Raise on X?
Yep. Let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. What do you expect? It's Sayori. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori! What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Mona have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds kinda dull.
Soniacs! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me, and twists the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Cleansing the fire joyous moment between my fingers, but to what ends I have summoned this joy. For now when I look in every direction, the one prosperous field before me is nothing but a barren wasteland! Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Exactly.
You really?
I thought you gave up on that, Sayori.
I'm working super hard this, you know.
I know. I just made a pretty honorary contrast to your cute self. Like I said, the only one that's cute is Natsuki.
I told you to shut up! Don't say that. It's embarrassing. I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited! The festival's gonna be so much fun!
Sayori. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Sonia! This classroom over here is empty! Let's begin the mission!
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going to adventure with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what you have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
You're the best friend too! The color's dirty though.
Sayori starts pulling various colors out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Cover my hands up!
Smack. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor after the crayon spilled all over her lap. You okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts!
Just do it for a second. Sheesh. She can't catch a break sometimes. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush the bangs off to the side.
Ow!
Sorry! There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Yes!
Where do we even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You have to! I'm fine with looking like a unicorn!
Even wincing for the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. That's Sayori for ya. Still. Honestly, I haven't said this before, but I know how Sayori feels, honestly. Did something stupid a long time ago. Anyway. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay!
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than the drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold!
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stinks!
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, X! This guy reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Eh? What do you mean?
You know how you used to play outside all the time? I'm always trying to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I try to do things I couldn't, I would give myself hard. I fall and scrape myself or get bumped. And I would start to cry really hard. You would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah! You don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably would have hit your head.
mindset, but you always think about other people. Even after all these years, you managed to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're being a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. So yes. I'm so glad that this changed between us. But do you think it would be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm being honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up. There's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy!
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry about again, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not my head out of my bags!
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ah!
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Ah, you're back! Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing pop bombs. And Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine. Don't worry about.
I was playing with the crowd and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we did? I am it right. And
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
Stop!
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. It was that pose again.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, X.
Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with the excuse for Sayori.
I need an adventure!
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters today. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your bombs?
Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Man, that was something. But anyway, since it's Sayori, go with her.
X, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding for these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so.
No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird thoughts, weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking?
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
Yeah? I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Oh, Sayori. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Sonny X! Will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you read something for me. Yeah.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you.
Yeah.
Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
Yeah. I took my pencil.
Sayori. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being attentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop up my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. It shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this, coming from you.
Manga told me a whole lot! And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently!
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks! I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Maybe it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You got poetry passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be prima-cynic. First moment of truth. Natsuki.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you? Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing. Maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this guy reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Eh? You think so?
Yeah, well I guess if you've been friends for over so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you really never struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type, all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's been dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if that doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message's pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how anyone thinks mine. And that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid that people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least, I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Next up, Monica.
How you doing, Sonny X? How's the rain going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you applied yourself. Even so you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
Well, I'm not shy. It's just... There's that pose again. We ain't gotta do it when MC is flustered. Come on, Monica.
I'm just teasing.
As you haven't done enough of that in Vigilante.
I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but you and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their shared time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No. It's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright. Let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless canopy of meaningless noise. Sorry if I couldn't say that one right. Anyway, the noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cuisine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaninglessness, of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess that's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess.
I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing whether and how the space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I roam the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So put it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's right there for the day. Sometimes when you find yourself facing a difficult decision, when that happens, don't forget to say your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this the meme about writing? Well, what am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
What she was saying was what I was doing after I got done with each of the routes. Well, for Natsuki and Yuri, and you know I'm on Sayori's route right now. And speaking of Yuri, it's time to show the poem with Yuri. Let's hope she at least likes it. Let's see what you went for today. Well done, Sanyex. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire your fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Enough words could go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I watched the first time I noticed my strange tendencies sometimes I read as an undermine as an under. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on a second. Ordinary humans. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon illuminates its face and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood, classic vibrant condition. Like I said, I can't really read some of them. I'm sorry. So I know some of you may say that in the comments. But like I said, I'm on the Switch with this, so it's gonna be a little difficult for me, honestly. I slice the bread and I feed myself again.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that.
It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express wild imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah.
Is that if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh. That's funny.
Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did?
Yeah.
She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah.
Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell I said that.
Don't worry. I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Man, that was something. But let's continue.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if anyone can come to sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Yeah, so we really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters and I've been designing on pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose the poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite the poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Yeah.
Sayori, who has been covering the poster, holds up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You did already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with each other until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire us to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show what everyone in Literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings! Be intimate with yourself! Find new horizons! And have fun! That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If it only takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expense faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
If only you knew the truth, Yuri.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem for yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. Yeah, right!
Oh, Monica! This is too sudden!
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no!
Don't worry. I'll start out to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific point she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? Maybe both. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Well, I do. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to see a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Whoa! You're fired up all of a sudden!
You think? Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and she stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly to the podium, over to the podium.
The poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of abuse and confident woman. The poem is full of twisted turns and structure that she accumulates. Perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the writing fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she'd belittle even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. It seems like it's always up to you, MC. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
That was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'll fix it.
Here we go. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
That's what's called Lightning. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
Isn't that harder than I thought? How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to each other, to the people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I got to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori!
You said yes like that! I guess that's a good sign!
What does that even mean? I don't know.
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really well, nicely. But it might be that other poems...
Sorry.
But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems like yours where that sort of gentle delivery would work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay!
Oh, Sayori.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Sony X. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Sony X lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki!
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I know that feeling, MC. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you presented. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sad attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthusiastic, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you feel at least prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's the price, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you put all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait!
I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep! Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to this?
In the case of you don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot has changed. A lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori!
Sorry, I was spacing out!
Ah, no wonder!
I was thinking about something from earlier. I know we could too.
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here.
Since this is Sayori, I'm gonna go with this. I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I always see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I would have just ruined that. I would have just ruined that for you.
You're so silly, Sayx. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Stop in here, Hedgehog Maniacs. That was quite something to say the least. With MC and Sayori going to a classroom getting the supplies needed for the festival. With posters. I don't know. And judging by the way I did this, I unlocked the last side story, which will be the next thing I'm gonna do. After that, you'll just have to see what happens after I get done with the side story. But for now, SideX17 signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down below. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe to me so you'll check out the rest of my content, and you also check out the videos you see here on the screen. I told you to stop doing that, Monica!